APIs and MCP, what they are and why they matter. What is an API? An API, Application Programming Interface, is the messenger that sits between two software systems, letting them talk to each other without needing to understand how the other works internally. Think of a restaurant. You cannot walk into the kitchen and cook your own food. Instead, you tell the waiter what you want, the waiter takes it to the kitchen, and the kitchen sends the meal back through the waiter to you. That waiter is an API. You are the application making a request. The kitchen is the server. The API carries requests one way and responses the other. What are APIs used for? APIs are everywhere. When you open a weather app, it is not storing weather data itself. It calls an API to fetch it. When you log in with Google, an API confirms your identity. When you pay online, your bank's API authorizes the transaction. APIs let software systems built by different teams in different languages on different servers communicate in a standardized way. The limitations of APIs. APIs are powerful, but they have real drawbacks, especially for AI. Every API is its own system. Different documentation, different authentication, different data formats. Integrating 10 APIs means learning 10 different systems. APIs do not share context. If you ask one API for data and want a second API to act on it, you have to manually pass that data between them yourself. There is no shared memory. And AI models cannot use APIs on their own. A language model can reason and respond, but it cannot natively call an API to fetch live data or send an email without significant custom engineering and a separate custom integration for every single tool. Introducing MCP. This is where MCP comes in. MCP stands for Model Context Protocol. Introduced by Anthropic, it's designed to solve exactly these problems. If an API is a waiter between you and one kitchen, MCP is a universal coordinator for the entire restaurant, understanding every menu, speaking every language, connecting every kitchen through one standardized system. How MCP works. MCP creates a standardized layer between an AI model and the tools it needs to use. Developers build an MCP server for their tool once. Any AI that supports MCP can connect to it immediately, no custom engineering required. Think of USB. Before it existed, every device had its own connector. USB created one universal standard, and suddenly any device could plug into any computer. MCP does the same thing for AI and software tools. An MCP server exposes capabilities, reading files, querying a database, searching the web, sending messages. The AI connects through the protocol, and the server handles the rest. The benefits of MCP. One standard instead of many. Build once, and any compatible AI can use it immediately. Persistent context across tools. Because MCP operates at the session level, an AI can read a document, query a database with what it learned, draft an email from the results, and send it, all in one coherent flow. Live data. Instead of relying on training data with a cutoff date, MCP lets AI fetch current information the moment it is needed. Clear security boundaries. A tool only exposes what it explicitly chooses to. Organizations can give AI access to their systems in a structured and auditable way. Putting it together. APIs revolutionized how software communicates. They're not going away. But as AI becomes central to how we build, we need more. We need AI that can use tools intelligently, carry context across actions, and connect to the world without a mountain of custom engineering. MCP is that next step. Not a replacement for APIs, but a coordination layer built on top of them. If APIs were the invention of the waiter, MCP is the invention of the whole restaurant management system.